Namaste and welcome everybody. It's me, it's Hemal. How's it going? Yes! And we know what we're here for. Ashtanga yoga, military form of yoga. We know how we love that so much. I know it's been a minute and some of you have been able to attend a Thursday class. So we're here, we're ready, and we're about to get our sweat on proper hard today. So first things first, just want to make sure I'm not there to ask you today if you do have any niggles or injuries that you're aware of, but just being mindful. And I guess it's also something that you need to do just going forward is just acknowledging yourself before each of the classes that you take, just knowing where you are, how you're feeling, and acknowledging it. So just be wary and listen to your body. So enjoy. This may be potentially your first Ashtanga class. So just a brief overview so that you understand what we're actually doing in our class today is that Ashtanga Yoga was created by Patabi Joyce. This was literally drawn through the initial texts from the Yoga Sutras, Ash meaning 8, which is drawn from the 8 limbs of yoga. There are 16 would be quite a lot. There are 6 different series in the Ashtanga Yoga, which basically means we're not doing all 6, don't worry. The first one is called the primary series, which is the one that we work with, which is split up into 4 parts. The first part being your warm-up, which is your Surya Namaskar A and Surya Namaskar B. If you were to do the full series, you do them 5 times each, and that's just your warm-up, which sounds like a beautiful vinyasa class by itself. The second part is the standing series, the seated series, and the finishing sequence. It normally takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to complete, but we're here for an hour, and we're going to build up slowly into understanding and working more with our practice. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, I hope you're excited because we're about to flow and have a lot of fun. So first things first, just coming into a nice comfortable seat, allowing yourself to relax, allowing your body to absorb into your mat as you gently close your eyes, dropping your shoulders, unclenching your jaw. As you slowly start to take in all the sounds around you, acknowledging them and honoring them. Slowly starting to move into all the feelings that we're experiencing right now. We're not here to judge them, we're simply here to acknowledge and honor. As you draw all the way down from crown, slowly moving through. As you go down, acknowledging each body part. As you slowly work yourself towards your feet. And we take this moment and we align to who we are through those feelings, through those sounds, through those smells. I hope you've lit a beautiful incense stick right now. We're going to draw through our breath, taking a deep inhalation and just sighing it all out. Inhale and just sigh it all out. Last cleansing breath, deep inhale and just let it go. Again, taking the moment to acknowledge and honor all the feelings, all the sounds, all the smells. Slowly drawing your hands to heart center. We're going to open our Ashtanga practice with the opening invocation. Thereafter, we'll open with one chant of Om. Vande Gurunam Charanar Vinde Sanda Shita Swatma Sukha Bhavode Nishre Yase Jangalika Mane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantye Abahu Purusha Karam Shankar Chakrasi Darinam Shirsam Shwetam Pranamami Pratanjalim. Inhale for Om. Namaste and welcome to your class this morning, this afternoon, this evening. Whenever you're practicing, we are here and we are present. Okay, let's get started. First things first, we're going to start at the top of our mats, coming into Tadasana. So just taking a moment to acknowledge where you are right now. So I'm not exactly at the top of my mat, but you will be at the top of your mat so that you can see me in my box frame. Yes, I've got like a dance move there right now. Anyway, okay, so big toes touching, slight gap between your heels, micro bend in your knees, activating your quads, your hamstrings and your glutes, slight tilt in your hip bone, and just drawing your gaze forward, your drishti, your focal point. Wherever it is right now, I'm assuming that actually might be at me right now, so hey! And we're going to roll through Surya Namaskar A 4 times. Okay. Inhale, drawing your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Slowly drawing your hands down towards the earth as you exhale. Drawing left foot back, drawing right foot back, holding high plank. And choosing the variation of your choice, either going knees, chest, chin, or if you'd like to go into your full chaturanga, releasing over your toes, bending elbows at 90, and slowly coming up into upward facing dog. And exhale, drawing all the way back to down dog. We're holding for 5 breaths. So just taking this time to walk your dog out, finding what you need, finding what space you need, wherever it's coming, wherever it's allowing, just simply listening to your body. And slowly moving into Ujjayi breathing as we slowly start to build this fire. 2 more breath cycles. Slowly looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to a halfway lift as you exhale to fold. Inhale, releasing your arms up all the way above and coming back to center. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to roll through this 3 more times. Just being patient with yourself and just allowing yourself to flow. Inhale. Hands up. Gaze up. As you exhale, release. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Slowly drawing your hands down, placing them down. Either jumping or stepping back. rolling through your chaturanga, 90 degrees, elbows up, coming into upward facing dog. Just making sure that you find that gap between your knees and the earth, and slowly releasing over your toes, coming back into downward facing dog. Again, we're holding for 5 breath cycles, just focusing on realigning, recentering, and rejuvenating, as downward dog is our resting posture in Ashtanga. Just allowing yourself to be, allowing yourself to flow through stillness, through calm, to engage in that tranquil vibe. Holding here for 3 more breath cycles. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to halfway lift. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, releasing your hands up above towards the heavens, where it might be sunny, rainy, or beautifully velvet in its night sky. And coming back, bringing your hands down. 2 down, 2 to go. Hope you're feeling a lot more fluid, a lot more flexible, because we're about to bring the fire. Inhale. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Uttanasana. Releasing your hands down, drawing back, releasing through Chaturanga Dandasana. Beautiful. Releasing back to Adho Mukha Shavasana. And we're holding for 5 breath cycles. Just remember that your breath and my breath counts will be different. Our lung capacities are different. So just allowing yourself to be where you are. Making sure that you're spreading your fingers as wide as possible so that you're placing all the weight into the 4 corners of your palms. Finding that V. If you need to bend into those knees, allow yourself to bend into them. And just draw in your perineum as far up towards the sky as you can go. We're holding here for 2 more breath cycles. And your final exhale, drawing through your next inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping, stepping forward, coming up to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, drawing your hands up all the way and coming back to center. Beautiful. Last round. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Slowly drawing your hands back down to the earth, spreading them wide. Either jumping or stepping back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Beautiful. As you exhale, coming back to downward facing dog. Holding here for 4 more breath cycles. Two more. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping, stepping forward, coming up to your halfway lift, releasing your hands, folding over, Uttanasana. Inhale, releasing your arms up above, taking your gaze, following it, bringing it back to center. Beautiful. Hope you're feeling a little bit warm because we're about to get more warm right now. We're going to flow through Surya Namaskar B. We're going to roll through that 3 times. Again, allowing yourself to be, allowing yourself to flow, and creating a space where you are in a judgment-free zone right now. We are where we are, and we're going where we need to be. So just being patient with yourself as we inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, jump back. Rolling over your toes. Arms at 90 degrees, coming up into Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. And releasing back to Adho Mukha Shavasana. We're only going to hold here for one breath cycle. So taking in a nice deep inhalation. And as you exhale, release it out. Inhale, right leg all the way up towards the earth. As you bring it forward with momentum, placing it between your hands, grounding back foot to 45, slowly rolling up. So first thing I want you to check, are your hips squared off to the front of the TV or the screen? If they're not, just slowly bring in your left foot slightly out a little bit more so that you can find that balance and open up perfectly. As you inhale, drawing your arms all the way up. You can bring them together, just noting how you feel on your shoulders. If it feels tight, opening it up. If you want to close it up, you're more than welcome to. And just making sure that you're coming into a 90-degree angle in your front knee. Holding here for one breath cycle. As you exhale, releasing from Virabhadrasana 1, hands to the side, drawing the right leg all the way back up. Bringing it forward, rolling through to your high plank. As you go through your Chaturanga Dandasana again, coming up into Urdhva Mukha Shavasana and releasing back to Adho Mukha Shavasana. Again, holding here for one breath cycle. Inhale, releasing left leg this time all the way up towards the heavens. Exhale, bringing forward, placing between your hands, grounding back foot. And again, making sure that your hips are squared off. Inhale, drawing hands up towards the earth. And as you exhale, releasing your warrior one, back down. Left leg towards the heavens. Drawing it back down to the earth. Flowing forward towards high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Beautiful. And releasing back to down dog. We're going to hold here for 5 breath cycles. Again, noting this is our resting posture. So just allowing yourself to come back to where you need to be. Just grounding yourself, centering yourself, and just allowing yourself to be. Just coming back to your Ujjayi breathing. Holding here for 2 more breath cycles. And your next inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping or stepping forward, coming up to halfway lift. Exhale, release. Uttanasana. Inhale, drawing your hands up towards the heavens and coming back to center. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to roll through this 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Uttanasana. Releasing your hands. Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming up into Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Releasing back to Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale. 3-legged dog. Bringing it forward. Placing right leg. Drawing back foot to 45. Virabhadrasana 1. Holding for 1 breath cycle. Exhale, release your hands down. Bring in right leg back down. Flowing through Chaturanga Dandasana. Holding for 1 breath cycle. Inhale, left leg. With momentum, bringing it forward, placing between your hands, back foot to 45, releasing those hands up, releasing them down, back to Mother Earth, drawing left leg up, bringing it back down, high plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. From up dog back to down dog for 5. Just remembering, you can choose a variation between your Chaturanga Dandasana, either going full tilt, or if you'd like, just going knees, chest, chin. Just allowing yourself to listen to your body and know where you feel and know where you're at. Holding here for 3 more breath cycles. Just engaging your Ujjayi breathing again if you've released it. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat. Jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Tadasana. Releasing back to Tadasana. Alright, the magic's flowing, eh? And so is a bit of a sweat, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, one more to go. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Releasing your hands down to the earth. Either jumping or stepping back. Flowing through Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog. Back to downward facing dog. Holding here for 1 breath cycle. Inhale, right leg all the way up towards the heavens. With momentum as you exhale, placing it between your hands, grounding your back foot, finding warrior 1. Holding for 1 breath cycle. Releasing your hands down. Leg back all the way up. Drawing it back to down dog, flowing forward, high plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Beautiful. And releasing back. We're holding here for 1 more breath cycle. Inhale, left leg up, bringing it through, placing it between your hands, grounding back foot at 45, opening those hips up. Opening those arms up, feeling that energy center between your hands, drawing it back down to the earth. Left leg all the way back up, back to neutral. High plank, Chaturanga. Inhale all the way up to upward facing dog. And exhale, back to down dog. Holding here for 5 breath cycles, allowing that lush oxygen to flow through you, to be you, to nourish you, to heal you. Holding here for 3 more breath cycles. On your next inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, the jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to halfway lift, exhale, fold. Just remembering you can bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, releasing your arms up towards the heavens. And coming back to center. And back to Tadasana. Okay, so I'm feeling quite warm right now, so I'm hoping you are as well. And that's our warm up. Yes, winning. All right, we're going to start our standing series now. So we're going to hold Tadasana for 25 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously not. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to step our feet hips distance apart. Again, frame. See, the frame actually came into place now. Okay, this time we're going to go with our peace fingers. connecting them to our big toes, coming into Padagustasana. Okay, so just remembering when we're bending from our hips, we're not bending using our back like that, bending from here all the way. So if there was a nice little screw placed in, we're bending up and down from those hips. Okay, so taking your hands to your hips, making sure that your feet are hips distance apart. Join in a lush inhalation. And as you exhale, releasing all the way down. If you need to bend into your knees, allow yourself to do so. Connecting peace fingers to big toes. And slowly allowing your elbows to flop out, head to hang heavy. And we're holding here for 4 more breath cycles. Activating your Ujjayi breathing. If you want to close your eyes, you're more than welcome to. Just allowing yourself to go further inward. Just listening to your breath. Holding here for 1 more breath cycle. Slowly from here, I just want you to pick your head up. Release your hands from your big toe. Slowly place the palms underneath your feet as you come into Padahastasana. And again, if you can allow your elbows to flop out, allow them to. Allow your head to hang heavy. Then just find a bend in the knee if you need to. As you connect the 4 energy centers that we experience this lifetime with, allowing them to charge together, to feel together, and simply allowing them to experience together. You might feel a level of vulnerability, just allowing it to come through, allowing it to be. Everything is temporary in this world. So simply allowing it in, and it will go when it needs to go. Holding here for 1 more breath cycle. On your next inhale, releasing your hands from underneath your feet, and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, allowing yourself to come back up, bringing toes together, releasing your hands beside you. Drawing in a deep inhale, and exhale out. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to carry on into our standing series now. What I want you to do, as if you were at the top of your mat, this is me at the top of my mat now, we're going to turn to face the back of the class, coming into a wide-legged stance. Okay. All right. Turning left foot to face the back. We're going to inhale both arms out wide. And imagining the force pulling us forward, drawing all the way through, hinging over your left hip, coming all the way down. So just making sure that either your hand is against your ankle or against your shin, opening the right arm to 12, taking your gaze towards your right thumb, and we're holding here in Uttita Trikonasana, triangle pose, holding here for 3 more breaths. So activating your Ujjayi breathing. Your next inhale, drawing up to center, turning left foot in, right foot to the front, and we're going to hinge over our right hip, imagining a force pulling us forward, extending right hand all the way down towards your shin or your ankle, opening left arm up to 12, taking your gaze all the way up to 12, and here we're holding for 5 breath cycles, allowing that dreamy prana to draw through your being, allowing it to apply glitter, sparkle, so that it can ooze out of you through your energy, through your aura, because you are a magnificent being. Inhale for one more breath cycle. As you release and find your next inhale, drawing up to center. We're going to revolve our triangle pose now. So turning right foot in, left foot out. If you have a block with you, you're more than welcome to use it. Just placing it on the outside of your left foot. Okay, drawing both arms down this time. Inhale, right arm up towards the heavens. As you exhale, placing it on the outside of your left foot, opening left arm up towards the heavens, gaze towards the heavens as well. If you need to find a little bend in your knee, allow yourself to do so. And just grounding into that back foot, allowing yourself to open up through heart center. And holding here for 3 more breath cycles. Holding here for 1 more. On your next inhale, drawing all the way back up to center. Turning left foot in. Turning right foot out. Placing your block on the other side. Opening up right hand this time. Releasing it to the outside of your right foot. And opening right arm towards the heavens. Gaze towards your right thumb. Again, heart center opening all the way up. Just finding space in your revolved triangle pose. Holding for 1 more breath cycle. On your next inhale, drawing all the way back up to center. And again, now we're going to find our reset position at the top of our mat, back into Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Okay, again, we're going to find the back of our mat, leading with our left foot this time. We're going to come into our side angle pose. So first things first, knee at 90 degrees, back foot grounded at 45. Left hand this time. Inhale, left arm up all the way towards the heavens. As you exhale, bringing it down, placing it on the inside of your left foot. Just remembering you can use a block if you need to help you pop it up a little bit more. And as you inhale, opening up through heart center, either taking the half variation where your hand is directly up at 90, or moving it over, taking your gaze, bringing it forward as we hold here for 5 breath cycles. Just finding length, trying to find that beautiful diagonal line between your fingertips and your ankle. Holding here for 2 more. On your next inhale, drawing up through center, turning left foot in, right foot out. Again, 90 degrees into the knee. If it's going over, we're going to find a bit of problems in our knees. So just making sure that we're keeping our ligaments nice and fresh and fluid and flexible without those creaky noises. Inhale, right arm up. As you exhale, placing your hand down, opening up, taking the 90-degree variation, or simply opening it up further, creating that beautiful diagonal line. Again, we're holding here for 4 more. Just focusing on your breath, allowing it to come in and release. Holding here for 3 more. 2 more. And your next inhale, drawing all the way up to center, turning right foot in, turning left foot out. Okay, 2 variations. We're going to revolve our side angle pose now. So first one, again, coming into 90-degree angle, turning your hips. Either bringing hands to heart center and connecting right elbow to left knee and opening heart center together, taking your gaze over your right shoulder. Or what we're going to do is inhale, right arm up. As you exhale, place it on the outside of your left foot and opening left arm all the way up. I'm going to hold here for 5. Just making sure that you're spreading all 5 fingers out as wide as possible, grounding into your front foot and your back foot. Opening heart center up, taking your gaze up towards your left hand. Holding here for 3 more. On your next inhale, drawing all the way up to neutral, turning left foot in, right foot out, 90-degree angle. Okay, variation on this side, hands to heart center, connecting your elbow to your knee, pressing your hands towards your heart center and gaze over your right shoulder, or taking the opposite variation. Inhale, left arm up, placing on the outside of your right foot, opening right arm up towards the stars. Holding here for 4 more. Two more. On your next inhale, drawing all the way back up to neutral, stepping your feet back up to the top of your mat, resetting back into Tadasana, drawing through a beautiful inhale, and as you exhale, just slowly releasing it out. Okay, from here, we're going to open up into a wide-legged stance. Okay. So first things first, feet at 45 degrees, knees locked. First thing I want you to do is activate calves, quads, hammies, and glutes. All in one motion. As you inhale, feeling that rooting going down. Imagining you're a tree right now. Just drawing your energy through your mat, all the way into the ground, and just rocking yourself back and forth. Just feeling that power, feeling that strength of that root, the strength that you are, the strength that you hold, and the strength that you ground yourself with. Okay, so we're going to come into 4 variations of Prasarita Padottanasana. First one, releasing our hands down towards the earth. You're more than welcome to use a block in front of you. Okay, so we're going to draw a beautiful inhalation up through our spine. As you exhale, again, bending over from the hips. You can see that 90-degree angle through my spine. Drawing hands down either towards your block or the earth. And just allowing your elbows to flop out if you can. Head is hanging heavy. And we're holding here for 4 more breath cycles. Just keeping that rooted foundation grounded. And as you inhale, just finding a little bit more length. And as you exhale, just finding a little bit more depth. Holding here for 2 more. Next inhale, taking your hands towards your hips, and slowly bringing the whole torso coming up. And just releasing your hands. Finding your center. Coming back to home. Home being you. Okay, we're going to go into the second variation. So just like your chaturanga arms, we're going to find 90 degrees in our elbows. So if we draw our hands back, simply just finding that 90-degree angle. So I'm going to do the posture from this angle to show you now. Inhale, drawing all the way up. You're going to find that contraction between your shoulder blades. And we're going to hold it in. And as you exhale, releasing all the way down, holding your elbows together. Just being mindful of how close it is. If it can go a little further, just allow it to go in a little bit more. We're holding here for 3 more. On your next inhalation, drawing all the way back up to center. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to come into our magical third variation now. You might find a little wobble in your legs now. Welcome to Ashtanga. Boom. Yes. Okay. Third variation. What I want you to do is take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, clasp your palms together. So making sure that you get in those palms as close together as possible so we can get the maximum out of our posture so that our body doesn't go and use additional muscles and length to try and find that level of stretch that we want to find in this posture. Okay, so bringing your hands behind, inhale, drawing your hands as far down as your buttocks as possible, finding a little bit of a back bend, allowing the chest to pop out. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, bending over your hips, allowing your arms to come over your head as far as your body will allow and go today. And we're holding here for 5. 4 more. On your next exhale, hold here for 20 minutes. Yes, I'm joking. Inhale all the way back. Taking your hands towards your hips as we prepare ourselves for the 4th and final variation. Okay, peace fingers. So this was our normal stance. You might want to bring it in a little bit, just depending on the anatomy of your body, whether you have short arms like me or not, so that you can connect your peace fingers towards your big toes. Okay, so taking in a nice lush inhalation, and as you exhale, releasing over your hips, connecting your hands to your big toes. If you need to find a little bit of a bend in your knees, you're more than welcome to. And if you can find that space to open your elbows out, then just bring your head as far close towards the earth as you can go. We're holding here for 4 more. Coming back to your Ujjayi breathing. On your next inhalation, drawing your hands towards your hips and slowly coming all the way back up. Finding reset at the top of your mat. Back into Tadasana. Big toes touching, slight gap between your heels. Taking a big, lush inhalation in and slowly exhale, allowing it all out. Okay, we're going to lead with our left leg, turning to face the back this time. Okay, short stance. Hips square. One of 2 variations. I'm going to show it to you from behind. So either taking your hands towards your elbows or taking your hands into reverse prayer or Anjali Mudra. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. Drawing up a nice inhale, finding a minor back bend, allowing your chest to pop. Exhale, releasing forward. Slowly going down. Making sure that you're maintaining your mudra behind your back or keeping your hands towards your elbows. And just returning back to Ujjayi breathing. You've got 3 more breath cycles to allow yourself to flow further and further down the river. On your next inhale, turning all the way back up, turning your feet to the opposite end, drawing a nice lush inhalation, exhale, releasing over your hips, drawing all the way down. We're holding here for 5, allowing yourself to hold your silence as you hold your space. and flow through your breath. Two more. Inhale, drawing all the way back up to center, releasing your hands, coming back to the top of your mat, drawing through a deep inhalation, and just letting it go. Beautiful. Okay. So now we're going to come into the fun part of the class now. It's my favorite part. 15 breath cycles of fire. Okay, so when I mean that, I mean glute activation. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into Utthita Hasta Paragustasana. Beautiful mouthful for a beautiful posture. Absolutely love it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come, make sure we have our feet hips distance apart, grounding into our left foot, so allowing all 5 toes to pop up, drawing them down into the mat. Inhale, right leg up. You can use a strap if you do. You're allowed to use the wall if you'd like to as well. We're going to go with our peace fingers, connecting it towards our big toes, left hand to left hip to find our balance. As you exhale, opening your leg forward. We're holding here for 5 breath cycles. So just finding your gaze in front of you, your drishti, your focal point, and just drawing your breath through that point. We're holding here for 3 more. And slowly opening up wide. And if you fall, you laugh and you smile. Just remembering each side will feel different. We're here to play. Holding for 2 more. I clearly can't hold for 2 more today. Clearly not on the right side happening. Slowly letting go of your grip. Bringing right foot in front, making sure that your toes are pointed all the way up. Hands to your hips. Holding here for 4 more. Seeing how far you can challenge your foot, bringing it up as far as you can. Just making sure that you're keeping your back straight. Holding here for 2 more. 1 more. And let it go. Shake it out. Just turn around to the left, turn around to the right, and just shake it out. Yes! Okay, we're going to ready for opposite side now. It was so easy. We probably can do this 10 more times at the end of our class. Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, so right leg this time. Grounding into your right foot. Raising all 5 toes up. Drawing it down, meshing it into the mat, connecting it in. Locking that energy in. Inhale, left leg. Peace fingers to left toe. Right hand to right hip. And opening forward. Like I said, each side will feel different. Might be a little easier, might be a little harder. Might be a bit more fun as well. Might have more smiles, you might have more laughs, maybe more giggles. Who knows? Holding here for 2 more. Slowly opening up wide. It's actually a lot harder watching yourself do this to actually focus on your drishti. 1 more breath cycle. Slowly turning in, letting go of your strap or your grip to your toes. Both hands to your hips. Floating your toes all the way up. Holding here for 3 more. Challenging as far as you can go today. Bringing it up high and letting it go. Shaking it out. Turning to the left. Turning to the right. And just shake it out. How did that feel? Great? Perfect? You want to do it again? Yes! Okay, I know you don't want to do it again. I know it takes out a lot on the glute areas, but I promise you, it's all worth it. Okay, we're going to come up back to the top of our mat. Just resetting again, taking a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Okay, next posture we're going to come into Adho Baddha Padmottanasana. Okay, so you might want to use your block, just placing it in front of your mat, standing up. So depending if you've got your lotus in your practice or not, one of two variations to take, okay? So what we're going to do, start with the right leg, bringing it up. So first option, either gentleman's stance, okay? If you can, bringing your heel into your hip crease. Alrighty. You're going to take right hand, connect it to your t-shirt. Inhale, left arm all the way up. So it's either up there or go into a gentleman's stance. And as you exhale, releasing your hand all the way down towards the earth. And we're holding here for 5. Just breathing through the discomfort, breathing through the pain, breathing through the burn, and just know that you'll be there at the end. 2 more. Just allowing your head to hang heavy. And on your next inhale, just slowly drawing up to center, releasing your foot grip, and again shaking it out. Don't worry, you're nearly there, nearly there. Okay, we're going to go into the opposite side now. Left leg, so either coming into your lotus, drawing it into your hip crease, or coming into a gentleman's stance. Okay, left hand all the way around, connect. If you can hold it into your shorts or pants as well, that might be a bit easier for you. But if best, just holding onto your t-shirt. Inhale, right arm up towards the heavens. And as you exhale, releasing your hand all the way down towards the earth or towards your block. And if you're feeling quite serious right now in the serious posture, maybe just a little smile. Just one for everyone else is doing this with you right now. We're holding here for 1 more. Inhale, coming up, shaking it out. I hope you're feeling nice and relaxed, chilled out. I know it was a nice, flowy, relaxing class that you just had now. Ashtanga is so much fun, so chilled, it's so cool. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come up to the top of our mat at the back end this time. We're going to flow through our last vinyasa. Inhale. Taking your hands up towards the earth. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Slowly drawing your hands down towards the earth. Either jumping or stepping back. Rolling over your toes. Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog. All the way back to downward facing dog. And from here we're going to come into the seated position. So just drawing right leg over to the left leg to the right, and slowly coming into seated. Extending your feet forward, hands forward. We're going to activate our core. So join in that nice little fire that we made through our Ujjayi. Breathe in, inhale, and as you exhale, slowly draw all the way back. As you start to sit up in your final posture in Shavasana, just releasing your feet to the outer edges of the mat. Allowing your hands to either be facing up or down. Releasing your breath as you allow the energies that you've created in the beautiful space that you're in right now to flow and surround you, to flow and to sit within you. As you slowly start to allow the energies to recenter and realign, reawaken you, finding a flow through your big thumb across your four fingers. Finding a little wriggle through your toes. Gently rotating your wrists and your ankles. Finding a deep inhale, drawing your arms overhead, stretching your feet forward. And releasing a big sigh. As you inhale, drawing your knees towards your chest and just giving yourself a massive hug of love. As you slowly roll over onto your right hand side, in the fetal position, resting your head on your bicep. Just taking a moment to thank yourself for the journey that you've walked. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Slowly propping yourself back up into a seated position as you draw your hands to heart center. We're going to close the class with the closing invocation and then a chant of Om. I thank you for allowing me to teach you today. May all the energies that you've created reverberate through the universe, sharing all the magic, all the love, and all the light, and bringing your home a beautiful sense of peace, calm, and tranquility. Swasti prajabhya paripalya yantam yana magena mahim mahishaha go brahmaya shubhamastu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Inhale for Om. Om.